So I'm looking at the standings, and I think here's the thing we've got to.
This is when I need the hypnosis, Steiny. Go ahead.
Well, I can't help you here. The Warriors are playing for seeding. The problem is they're playing for 7 to 10 now. They can't
play in. They
can't
avoid it.
I'm going to say it like I say it. It's going to sound definitive, but I don't. They can't get to 6. They can't get to 6. I'm looking at 6 right now. It's the Dallas Mavericks.
And they're trending up.
You think the Dallas Mavericks are going to finish behind the Warriors?
No,
right now, they're 2 games up on them, and the Warriors are looking at 3 or 4 or 5 games without Steph.
No doubt. And Wiggins.
They're not going to catch Denver, Memphis, Sacramento, the Clippers, Suns, or Mavericks. How can they catch any of those teams?
They can't.
And you have the Lakers who are now behind you, but they're coming.
Oh man!
So
I'm looking at the Pelicans.
I think we're looking at a play-in game.
Oh my God! And the Warriors with Steph Curry, I'm not blaming him. People are 0-2, and one was a home game.
Yeah, that's not enough sample size for me.
But it's 0-2.
So what? How does 0-2 at all affect if they're in a play-in game this year?
No,
how does 0-2 factor in at all?
No, because we're different. I'm glad you stopped there. My whole thing is when you got Steph Curry, we got the best player in the play-in games. We'll be fine.
Okay.
And they lost both, and one was at home.
So you're fighting yourself.
They cannot
believe. Of course they can.
That's what's right.
It's a play-in game.
But when those were popping up,
they could?
Because they're the Warriors.
Exactly.
And you got Steph. But now I'm like, if you get locked in that, damn. It's one and done. Calipari.
Jesse in Santa Clara. How you doing, Jesse? What's going on, man?
How you doing? Hey, thank you for taking my call. Hey, I just wanted to point something out, going forward in these next couple games. We're looking at the offense. I always felt like watching Jordan Poole and Klay Thompson, there's a little bit of like a hot potato action between the two. And it's like, I think Klay Thompson was best when he didn't dribble as much. Some of his best games that he scored, in the double digits, high-scoring games with like 4 or 5 dribbles. I think it's, a little bit on Poole. If we're running the same action as Curry, Poole needs to create a little bit better, and I think he needs to score a lot more. I think as you watched Klay Thompson yesterday, he had some really awful dribble drives to the basket, and it was like, I just feel like it's a hot potato between the two.
Yeah, they don't complement each other well at all. They don't.
I'm not. Hey, I don't disagree, but I do have something I want to throw to you and the listeners. Now, the one thing I'm going to Kuminga, and I heard that point. They don't. I don't know why, or we don't know why. But Jonathan Kuminga, Steiny, why can't he get the ball in the post? I'm not telling you he's Kawhi Leonard, but his body his mass is one of his biggest attributes. Why can't they just, let's give it to him on the post, young fella. Hey, you might get fouled.
That's not the way the Warriors play.
And now, man.
They don't like to play out of the low post. They like their big men to play out of the high post. You think about over the years when the Warriors have posted guys up, who is it? It's Klay. They like to post up Klay a lot. Wiggins. Oh, but the bottom line.
The last game he played, yeah.
But they only go to the low post when a guy's got an advantage. Kuminga doesn't have an advantage when he's guarded by guys his size, and he's 21 years old. 650 says, hey, Steiny, I'll tell you how they can catch the Mavericks. Lose 2 games in a row, and the Warriors win 2 games in a row, you idiot. Well, that's a great text, and it probably made you feel pretty good, but I think you know what I'm talking about. You want to make a bet that the Warriors can't catch the Mavericks?
Well, who would make that now? Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd love for the 650 to make that bet with me. I mean, it's not a matter of the Mavericks being better than the Warriors. It's a matter of where these teams are right now, and the Warriors are going to play the next 5 games at least without Steph Curry.
Oh, man.
And then they're going to get Steph Curry back, and the schedule is 8 road games and 10 games. It's going to be very difficult for the Warriors to finish with like a 15-7 or something like that because Curry's not back yet. That's all I'm saying.
And Anthony Davis with the I know you're like, well, Goo, why are you so focused? Anybody listening, why are you so focused on Anthony Davis only taking 5 shots? the Lakers, the new Lakers, went to the free throw line 34 times, and the Warriors foul more than any team in the league.
Why?
Now,
Just the refs hate them?
No.
They don't get calls.
Slow feet?
Yes. Slow feet and undersized.
Not a good recipe, man.